Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Last time, we created our character and jumped into the game. I do want to quickly apologize for the audio in the last couple of episodes. I did not realize that my microphone was so loud. Hopefully, I have it at an appropriate distance in this episode and future episodes, so that it won't be so overbearing. It's a bit unfortunate that it happened, early on in the playthrough, but luckily I caught it before we got too far, and yeah, so sorry about that. Yeah, we are looking for a way out of here because the demons attacked Canabras, the city above us, and we fell into a chasm. And now we're underground. We met the underground crusaders as well as a couple of our companions, Sela and not Barrett, Camellia and Anevia. And we are looking for the Holy Sword of Flame or something like that, which apparently belonged to an angel. So that's going to be fun. So we got some loot here, some edible moss, and some flame tongue. Very nice.
Not this time.
Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted with genuine feeling. I did forget to look. Let me look in the menu real quick to see if we can't affect the UI at all. I'm not going to spend too long in here. I just want to take a quick look, see if I see it. I figured it'd be in graphics, but we didn't see anything, did we? Unless it's something here. No, that's all. No, it's not what we're looking for. I guess there isn't a way, which is unfortunate. Okay. We also have stealth here and artificial intelligence. Okay. So she failed her religion check. What about this?
I found something.
The room looks like an improvised museum, or perhaps some kind of temple. Yeah, this was apparently
What's that there?
where the fallen of the First Crusade were buried, which is interesting. We got grinding stones and some gems. Okay. You see anything over here? Over here? No. Okay, so it's going to be further in.
That is quite a discovery.
There's one. More grinding stones, I presume.
Godspeed.
Man, they really did not take good care of this place, did they? Oh. There it is. I gotta say, that sword looks like it'll be good looking on my character. Ooh. Day 15. Day 15, month Eridus, the 7th month, or the 8th month of the year. 4715. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Barrett feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound, healed by Terendelev, reopens and weeps scarlet. But there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears. A cave chamber. This one, or another one entirely. Barrett's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly burst into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Barrett intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to... Fiercely call out to the traitors. The voice, trembling with pain and rage, carries to the farthest reaches of the cave ceiling. In this strange vision, why? Why did you betray me and your comrades? What did the servants of the abyss tempt you with? Blurred shapes, the faces of several mortals, bleed into existence. One of them, a young half-elf with his hair twisted into a knot, responds to the accusations. You and your goddess have given us nothing, Lariel. Nothing. But Lord Descari will give us everything, and there is no power in the world that will stop his advance. The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river. Images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes, observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A majestic golden-winged angel, gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you are willing, and only if you are ready. There is no going back. There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline. A nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot iron lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. We're gonna do Knowledge Arcana, but Barrett knows how to resist malign influence such as this, no matter its origin. Succeeded at Knowledge Arcana check. Does it actually make a roll? It did. We rolled a 15. Very nice. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Barrett is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor. But alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in this strange vision or memory, but the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Descari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call Lariel. The foolish angel struggles on the rocks. Like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old, then quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Barrett senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing, like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. You will kill me, monster. This I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and punish evildoers and traitors. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Barrett does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Barrett's chest fades away, the edge of the scarlet wound closes, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Barrett sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline, The memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Barrett senses that it will return. All he need to do is call it. Awesome. That was badass.
Hey, are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Oh, I'm just the chosen one. Nothing to worry about. Sela kneels down before the light, offering up a prayer to Iomade. Did we ever read about Iomade? No, I don't think we did. Iomade, also known as the Inheritor, Light of the Sword, and Lady of Valor, is the goddess of righteous valor, justice, and honor. Having served as Eridan's herald, she inherited many of the last Aslante's followers upon his death, and continues to espouse the ideas of honor and righteousness in the defense of good and the battle against evil.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
Lan looks at you, dumbfounded.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
Windog frowns. I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands have gone, and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Windog watches you with suspicion. Hey, don't. I'm the protagonist, okay? There's nothing I can do about it. I'm special.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser.
Lan nods towards you.
He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
I don't think they saw it too. I'd be surprised if they did. Requires angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven? Ooh.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing!
Yeah, I know.
Heaven has truly blessed you.
I am pretty great.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Windog stares at the divine light as if transfixed.
Yes, it's similar, but this light is more golden.
Lan drags his gaze away from it.
Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze.
Lan looks at you pleadingly.
You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Lead us to your chief, and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Okay.
No, what is that?
Oh. Okay, so we got a couple more companions here now. Let's go ahead and loot that. Okay, so let's open up our journal here. Get rid of that. Okay, where were we at? We read that. Even at the best of times, the caves beneath Canabras have always been considered a deadly trap, but now the earth tremors. The earth tremors have collapsed many of the passages. It will take a miracle for those swallowed by the darkness to find their way back to the light. And I gotta sneeze. Man, I've sneezed twice in the session already. It's crazy. Um, the new acquaintances are willing to help and will lead the way through the shield maze, but first a visit to their village is in order. Okay. Let's take a look at their inventory and stuff. So we have Lan, who's lawful neutral. That's good. What are you? You're lawful good. And I can't see yours. So lawful neutral. So me and Lan will get along. Um, what is he? A Zen archer. Some monks seem to become one with another weapon entirely, the bow. The Zen archer takes a weapon most other monks eschew and seeks perfection in the pull of a taut bowstring, the flex of a bow's limbs, and the flight of an arrow fired true. Zen archer sounds pretty cool. I was actually, when I was looking through the list, I was thinking Zen archer would be really cool to play, but looks like I'm going to get to play it a little bit as him anyway. That looks awesome, his model. That's really good looking. Alright, yeah, so he's got a bow. A long bow. We don't have anything better than that, right? I don't think so. He doesn't have any armor. We might give him the bracers depending on what she's got. Got heroism. He doesn't... Let's see his abilities. Mongrels. For most people, the mongrels are little more than an urban legend. They are believed to be descendants of those who fought in the First Crusade, when the Crusaders had little experience in dealing with the unique hazards the world wound presented. As the story goes, during the First Crusade, many unknowingly exposed themselves to fell energies and nightmarish radiation. In the years that followed, a shocking number of children born to the Crusaders were hideously deformed. Many of these unfortunate innocents were put to death by overzealous inquisitors or even fellow Crusaders. But some parents fled underground to raise their children inside the light of intolerance. Outside the light of intolerance. Whether or not this story is true, the mongrels are quite real and inhabit the vast underground catacombs and caverns below the cities. Despite their monstrous appearance, mongrels are generally hardworking and peaceful creatures. No two mongrels look the same. Each of them usually has characteristics from at least a half dozen different creatures. This strange mixture enforces mongrels' place from the society, for they are shunned by all who fear their twisted appearance. Mistaken as enemies by all, mongrels prefer to be left alone. A tragically short lifespan limits the creature's population growth. Mongrels rarely live past 35 years. Damn, that's a shame. So he's got 2 AC bonuses. What level is he? He's level 1. Okay. Proficiency longbow and short bow. Underground scavenger. You spent most of your life underground. To survive, you've learned to brew potions out of scarce materials. You get a +2 bonus on knowledge rolled skill checks when brewing potions. Nice. He's got flurry of blows. Zen archer. Zen archers are proficient with longbows, shortbows, composite longbows, and composite shortbows in addition to their normal weapon proficiencies. Gotcha. Can you make a flurry of blow? Yeah, Zen archer's flurry of... starting at first level, a Zen archer can make a flurry of blows as a full attack action, but only when using a bow, even though it is a ranged weapon. Okay. He may not make a flurry of blow with his unarmed attacks or any other weapon. That's really awesome. A Zen archer does not apply his strength bonus on damage rolls made with flurry of blows unless he's using a composite bow with a strength rating. A Zen archer's flurry of blows otherwise functions as normal for a monk of his level. A Zen archer cannot use rapid shot or mini shot when making a flurry of blows with his bow. Flurry of blows with his bow. Okay. That's really cool. It's basically like rapid fire. Alright, and then we have Windog. She is neutral evil. Ooh, man. Those spider legs are creepy. So she's just a straight up fighter. Fighters excel at we know what fighters are. We are a fighter. Which means I'm probably going to want to give you... Although you're using a bow. High dex. Maybe we want to give you this. Right, this is a finesse weapon, right? Masterwork dagger. Give you that too. In your second slot. Padded armor. Or do we want to give her the bracers? That worked, right? Yeah. We'll give her the bracers. And we'll give him the... Never mind, he can't wear that. Change of plans. You get this. And you get these. That helped, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Actually, I kind of wonder, can short spears be, Gotta find a good dex weapon for her. Daggers and bows are good, though, for now. Okay. So, let's see. Abilities. Anything interesting in here? She follows the Moshtu, mother of all monsters. That makes sense. She's also got Underground Scavenger. Hunter. Hunter adds lore, nature, and perception to the list of her class skills. She also becomes proficient with a short bow and long bows. The character already has... Yeah, so she gets a bonus to those things. Cool. Okay. Anything in there? No. Alright, so we got our group. Let's go ahead and look at the formation here. We can move... Do like a little... Like a 5. Number 5 formation or something. So we gotta go down this way. Alright, let's do this.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Rolling dice. Most of the game's mechanics are based on the rules of the tabletop RPG Pathfinder, which uses dice for determining outcomes. Yeah. Basically, you roll a d20 and you add applicable bonuses to it to get your final roll, and that roll is compared to a difficulty class, and if it beats the difficulty class, then you succeed, generally. Yeah, so see that we rolled a 20, we rolled a 15, we added 9 from all of our skills and attributes, and we got a 24, and the difficulty was 14, so we win. And that's how that works. Okay. Combat log. Yeah. Oh no, a big spider. I don't like that. I don't like spiders. It's the bane of my existence that almost all RPGs have spider fights. Okay, so we are trying to play without turn-based, because even though they added turn-based, I would like to get better at real-time with pause. The reason why I stopped doing it, or why I was thinking about not doing it, is because I'm really bad at it.
I'll cut you wide open.
But we'll see how we do. At level 1, we don't really have a whole lot of options. Oh, geez. I don't like that. Actually, you two. Come back here. You'll fire from there. You three line up.
Do not hold back. You've crossed the wrong monster.
Okay. Good. Barrett, you go after him. Seela, you go after her. I don't know why I called that spider him and her. I decided their genders. Okay, that's good. How are we doing on... Okay, that's good. So far, so good.
You won't survive me.
Oh. Well, it wasn't so bad. So we do have this poison. I don't know how to get rid of it. It can be restored by resting or with the help of lesser restoration spell. Or some more powerful magic. Okay. Keep that in mind. Alright, we did pretty well. Let's keep moving. Alright, we got some loot. What do we got here? A Bezoar? This reagent can be used to brew potions or scribe scrolls. Nice. Caustic mold and some mushrooms. We also have some rubble we can get through, potentially. Scroll of inflict light wounds, bone meal, some coins, and some coal. I don't actually know which way we're supposed to go. Does the map tell me? It does not. We're gonna go check out this way. Alright, where are we at? What is that? Small earth elemental. Interesting.
Yet another obstacle.
There's a whole bunch of them. By a whole bunch of them, I mean 3 of them.
Endure this.
Maybe go ahead and charge this guy. And you, I want you to charge that guy.
You are today's sacrifice.
Why aren't you charging? Oh, I had to... I see. Okay, so she's dying. That's not good. It's really not good. You don't have any healing potions, do you? How do I use healing potions? How... There we go. Good. That'll hopefully save her life. I want you guys to fire at this one who's attacking her. You too. Good. Alright, that worked out. Not so good that she was taking so much damage, but...
I found something.
What'd you find? What's this? Wand of Cure Light Wounds. Very nice. 15 charges. 35 gold. Okay. We're actually going to hand that to... You can use it. You can use it. I'm going to give it to you. We can put it there. Very good. Alright. Let's move back through here. Alright, let's keep moving. I love this map. It's so cool. I love all the luminescent rocks and mushrooms. Hello, giant flies.
Save the last one for me.
I want you to stay... Well, everybody attack that, but you stay back for now. Nope. Oh yeah, now you can get in. Everybody go after that guy. There we go. She got hit again. It's unfortunate. Might need to... Oop. Every attack during a combat entails the following calculations. First, the attacker makes an attack roll and compares the result against the target's AC. So basically what I just said is except instead of difficulty class, there's armor class. If the attack hits, the attack makes a damage roll to see how much damage it deals. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah. It's good that they have that. It's a nice, good tutorial there, it looks like, but I know how it works. If anybody has questions, feel free to ask in the comments, but it's not too difficult once you get the hang of it. And if you've played RPGs for any length of time, most of them run off of that system anyway. They just hide the rolls. Alright, we got more spiders.
I'll cut you wide open.
Alright, you need to stop going up close.
Into the fray.
Come over this way.
The spirits demand your blood.
Good. Alright, everybody can attack.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
There we go. A comma. pearl, masterwork greatsword, and a buckler. Or something. Some kind of shield. Let's go ahead and drop a save. How are we doing on health? I have 8. She has 8. 5. So we do have the wand we could use. But it doesn't look like there's that much of the map left to explore. So hopefully we can save the wand. Oh, there we go. Is this not voiced? Windog glances at Lan, who is fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to Saul. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Saul is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to find them, if I have to, and find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. Windog slows. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out to the surface. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. Windog grimaces, and a guttural husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea is, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is, the tribe might actually take his word to heart and follow where he leads. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we're chased down here. We're scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves, another to fight in the shield maze. Windog leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night. And if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. Windog looks away. I had learned from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to do that again. And if it will help, and it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all our problems. I'll think about it. Let's go. Windog nods. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Okay, we have a decision to make early on. Leaving a location. Click this icon to leave a location. To leave, your whole party needs to be near it. Before leaving the location, you'll be able to review and collect the loot you've left behind, which is an amazing feature of the game. But I'm pretty sure we got all the loot. To Nethholm. Alright, let's go see what Nethholm's like. This is pretty awesome. I wasn't expecting us to start in the underground like this from the very start. And from that loading screen, it looked like we might be coming across a village of some sort. Hello, mongrels. If you can hunt, you're welcome to stay. Let us pray to our ancestors to bring our children back home safe to us. Uplanders? They should have stayed on the surface. They've no business coming down here. I don't even want to know what's happening up there. I don't even want... Yeah, they both say the same thing. Okay, so this map's not as big, it looks like. They got a nice underground lake there. Very nice. It's very needed. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump with odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white, eyeless fish, while others are repairing fish nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. Chief Saul, a heavyset, aged mongrel, slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance, with pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanders, end time's upon us. Yes, indeed. I'll try to do my best with his voice. He's got quite the personality, it looks like. Chief Saul, we found the angel's sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Lan points at you. He had a vision, and now the angel's sword, together with the light of heaven, are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a sword. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Saul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan, always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Saul eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven. That's good. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Dialogue options restricted by mythic paths. Throughout the game, you will occasionally encounter colored options marked as associated with a specific mythic path. These are dialogue branches that embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mythic powers. In the earlier stages of the game, these options must be selected in order to gain the opportunity to set out on the corresponding mythic path. Once your mythic path is set, unique alternatives inaccessible to other mythic paths will become available to you. Interesting. That should be fun. Winddog stares at you intently like a cat watching a bird and shakes her head in warning. Is there someone else from the surface here? I will help you find the lost mongrels in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. Lawful requires angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven. Lan speaks the truth. Chaotic, Lan is mistaken. We didn't find the sword. Is there someone else from the surface here? Sol points off to the side. There he is. Hale and hearty, and prim as a peacock. Just like me. Sol laughs, but quickly returns to business. Not good. Too many Uplanders. Not good. Not right. What are you up to here? You're not one of us. We're not your kind. When the time comes, we'll come to you. Not you to us. Hmm. I don't know what I want to do. So my character, he's an armiger, right? He wants to be a Hell Knight in the order of the Claw of God Claw, who is all about order and getting rid of chaos. That's really all we have about our character. The portrait of our character, he seems to be a fairly cheerful guy, despite him being perhaps in an order that isn't necessarily seen as good, right? Or maybe it's thought to be intimidating and scary, not necessarily evil, because they're lawful, not evil. Usually, I guess they could be lawful evil. But. So the two options here. So we either reveal the light, which potentially is going to lead to all of the tribe going into the maze, and according to Windog, probably dying, which is a bad thing. If I'm a good character. However, these guys, the mongrels, pretty much represent chaos, is what I would think. Usually, because they are tainted by demonic energies, which are chaotic. But Lan is lawful neutral, so not all of them are chaotic. We're not going to go with the chaotic option because that goes against everything we are. So it's either 2 or 3. And I guess this is going to determine whether or not, because it seems like 2 might be able to help them without getting them all killed. So that seems like the good option. Whereas lawful, Lan speaks the truth, we're going to go with lawful. Our alignment is lawful neutral. Since I'm torn as to what we should do here, we're going to just follow our alignment here. We're going to go with this option. Lan speaks the truth. I feel bad, but I kind of liked Windog. I kind of liked her a lot. I don't want to make her mad, but nope. Lan speaks the truth. This is so difficult. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. This is like the first choice of the game. Okay. I want to go with this option. I will help you find the lost mongrels in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. Windog lets out a satisfied laugh. At last, someone's talking sense. Len, you don't understand. It's a holy light. It will scare off the monsters that dwell in the maze. Lan drops his voice. Listen, I don't personally believe in this angelic light, but Saul does. Show him. It won't cost you anything. Damn it, now we have to make the well, sorry, Windog. I'm not going with the chaotic choice, so Lan speaks the truth. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command. Bright, pure, dancing with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam passing through the stained glass. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare, transfixed. The light is bright, but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. You performed a lawful action. Chief Soul. Soul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. No, he came back. Back from the dead he came to save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved. And if he wasn't sure all this time, that you would support him. Windog hisses at you like an angry cat. Hiss. That's not what a cat sounds like. I don't know why I made that sound. See these fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women? Their blood will be on your hands. I'm not responsible for others' decisions. Windog snarls in fury. And why are they making these decisions? Because of you! You've sealed their fate. You're a murderer. Careful now. You always think the worst, Windu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple, at least. But one good fighter's worth 10 bad ones. Chief Saul. You have the right of it, lad. But we are neithers. We're going to wait. But we're neithers? Nethers? I don't know what that. I sent a message to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes, but they will all come. They will all come for the light. Wait, lad. Wait up, landers. Rest for a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Land sighs. All right, Chief. Understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Windog only grits her teeth in silence. Level advancement. Combat victories and other achievements give your character experience points. After accumulating a certain amount of experience, a character gains a new level. It allows them to take a new class or raise their level in one of the classes they already possess. It also gives other advantages, such as increased hit points. When a character gains a level, they can get new feats, learn new spells and skills, and increase ability scores. The exact improvements a character gets depends on their class and the total number of their levels. Alright. Yep, and we got the little level up symbol here. Alright, let's go ahead and level up. This has been everything I wanted from this game so far. I am very, very happy. Okay. Yep, so we are going to take level 2 here. Which means we see here we get a base attack bonus of 2 now. Does this go up? I don't know. We get a bonus combat feat. At first level and every even level thereafter, a fighter gains a bonus feat in addition to those. Yep. And we get Ardent. Armigers. No, Armigers. Is it Armigers or Armigers? I think it's Armigers. Are difficult to sway from their beliefs. At second level, an Armiger gains a +1 bonus to will saves against charm and compulsion effects. This bonus increases by 1 for every 4 levels beyond second. Very nice. Additionally, the first time per day an Armiger fails a saving throw against a charm or compulsion effect, he rerolls the saving throw with the same DC. This replaces bravery. Right. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit next. Get 4 skill points, so now we actually have to pick one that we're not going to focus on, which I'm pretty sure I already know which one's going to be. We're going to take athletics. Why is the total +2? Oh, because we're wearing scale mail and heavy shield. I gotcha. Right. Arcana will go up, World will go up, and Persuasion will go up. We'll be foregoing lore nature for now. Which means we now have Knowledge Arcana at the requisite level for Hell Knight. We just need, I think all we have left for Hell Knight. Oh, we still need to get our Persuasion up to 5. We'll get that too, so that's not a big deal. Yep, so by the time we're level 5, we should have what we need. Okay. Do we need to put these in again? Yeah. There we go. Next, what do we have? Oh, bonus feat. So let's see. It wants us to take point blank shot, but we're not. We won't be doing range, so I'm not gonna get that. What did we get before? We got armor focus and weapon focus. So now, I'm thinking we'll get dodge. Or shield focus. Increase the AC bonus granted by any shield you are using by 1. Yeah, maybe we'll get that. Yeah, let's get shield focus, since we're going to be using a shield. Alright, so it's going to increase our AC. We are now at 21 AC. It's real good. Real good. Okay. Complete. Okay, so now Sela. Paladins. Okay, this is probably going to take the rest of the episode leveling these people up. So she's just a regular old paladin. What are... Can I see her stats real quick? Yeah. Yeah, I want to see her stats.
I'll help where I can.
So she's got high strength, high con, and high charisma and wisdom. Okay. Just want to check what her highest stats are to make sure we make the right call. I don't think we're going to want to change her class. She's going to stay a paladin. She's going to get divine grace, which paladin can gains a bonus equal to her charisma bonus on all saving throws. Very nice. And also lay on hands. Beginning at 2nd level, a paladin can heal wounds, her own or those of others, by touch. Each day she can use this ability a number of times equal to half her paladin level plus her charisma modifier. So her charisma modifier, I think, is 2? I think it's 2. And so she can use it 4 times, I think. With use of this ability, a paladin can heal 1d6 hit points of damage for every 2 paladin levels she possesses. Okay. So, yeah, I understand. So at level 4, it'll be 2d6. Using this ability is a standard action unless the paladin targets herself, in which case it is a swift action. Alternatively, a paladin can use this healing power to deal damage to undead creatures, dealing 1d6 points of damage for every 2 levels of the paladin possesses. Using lay on hands in this way requires a successful melee touch attack. It doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. Undead do not receive a saving throw. Okay. Yep, that's what she'll get. No problem. So her skills. So she's good at mobility. Or no, she's not. Persuasion, knowledge, religion. I think we'll put 1 in religion. She's a paladin. Put 1 in world and 1 in persuasion. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so she's done. Next up, let's take a look at your stats. Right, 17 dex, 16 wisdom. She's got really good stats. And she is a spirit hunter. Don't know a whole lot about the spirit hunter. What did she get at 1st level? Simple weapon proficiency, light armor proficiency, medium armor proficiency. A bonded object can be used once per day to restore any one spell that the shaman had prepared for this day. Okay. And, right, this is her big thing. Spirit weapon enhancement. Man, that's a big wall of text. Okay, so at 1st level, a spirit hunter can, as a swift action, grant a +1 enhancement bonus for 1 minute to any weapon she's holding. For every 4 levels beyond 1st level, the weapon gains another +1 enhancement bonus to a maximum of +5 at 17th level. These bonuses can be added to the weapon, stacking with existing weapon enhancements to a maximum of +5. Effects of multiple uses of this ability do not stack. At 1st level, the bonus can be used to add Ghost Touch special ability to the weapon. Interesting. At 5th level, that can be done. These bonuses can be used to add any of the following weapon special abilities: Flaming, Frost, Keen, Shock, or Speed. Okay, that's at 5th level. We're not going to worry about that stuff. The Spirit Hunter can only enhance 1 weapon at a time with this ability. If she uses the ability again, the first use immediately ends. This ability can be used a number of times per day, equal to half the Spirit Hunter level plus her Wisdom modifier. Cool. So at level 2, she'll get Hex. And do we get more spells? I can't remember. Probably. So a shaman learns a number of magical tricks called hexes, which grant her powers or weaken foes. At 2nd level, a shaman learns 1 hex, and then again every never mind. It's not every even level. It's not every 4. I don't know. At 4th, 8th, 10th, 12th, 16th, 18th, and 20th. For some reason, we skipped 6th level. Don't know why. I guess we'll find out. We probably get something else at 6th level. A shaman can select from any of the hexes available to her chosen spirit. A shaman cannot select a hex more than once unless noted otherwise. Using a hex is a standard action that doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity unless otherwise noted. The saving throw DC to resist the hex is equal to 10 plus half the shaman level plus the shaman's wisdom modifier. Okay. I think we're going to keep her as that. With that high of dex, we could make her like a rogue. And she'd get sneak attack, or maybe like a... She's got high wisdom too. Maybe, I don't know what else that would be. Maybe make her an Aldori sword lord or duelist or something. But we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep her as a shaman because I think it's kind of interesting. It's a really cool sounding class. I want to see. More about it. All right, so her skill points. She only has 2 to spend. We'll put 1 in trickery. So she's our roguish character. And I kind of want to put 1 in nature since we don't have anybody with nature, but doesn't really seem like her. I feel like world would match her better. Although she does have +3 in this already because of wisdom. She was pretty devoted to Iomade, right? We'll give her religion. I know we already have Sela with a +5 in religion, but now she has a +7, so she's a religious expert now. Alright, so now we gotta pick a hex. Oh boy. Oh boy, there's a lot of them. Alright, so can we look at them through here? That doesn't matter. The shaman can touch a creature to protect it from negative conditions and suppress their effects. The shaman chooses one of the following conditions each time she uses this hex: dazzled, fatigued, shaken, or sickened. If the target is afflicted with the chosen condition, the condition is suppressed for a number of minutes equal to the shaman level. Additionally, the shaman grants her target a +4 circumstance bonus on saving throws against effects that cause the chosen condition for 24 hours. A creature can benefit from the hex twice in 24 hours, once for each of 2 different conditions. Okay. Aura of Purity. Let me take a drink. I've been reading a lot. Okay. Diseases, inhaled poisons, and noxious gaseous effects, such as stinking cloud, are negated in a 10-foot aura around the shaman for a number of minutes equal to her level. This duration does not need to be consecutive, but it must be spent in 1-minute increments. Okay. Effects caused by spells whose level is more than half the shaman's class level are unaffected. Interesting. So we have Battle Master, which we get different abilities here. The shaman makes an extra attack of opportunity each round. His ability stacks with the attack of opportunity granted by the combat reflex feat. At 8th level, the shaman gains the weapon specialization feat and the weapon of her choice as a bonus feat. At 16th level, the shaman gains the greater weapon focus. Okay. That could be good. She seems pretty attached to using rapiers, right? For obvious reason. With her high dex. So that might be a good one to get. We'll think about it. Battle Ward. Prerequisites. Battle, and battle spirit. Oh, okay. Battle or battle spirit. Okay, that's weird. The shaman touches a willing creature, including herself, and grants a battle ward. Next time a foe makes an attack roll against the target, the ward activates and grants a +3 deflection bonus to the warded creature's AC. Each subsequent time she's attacked, the deflection bonus... That's a typo. Deflection bonus reduces by 1. Right, the ward fades when the bonus is reduced to 0 or after 24 hours, whichever comes first. At 8th level, the ward's starting bonus increases to 4. And at 16th level, increases to 5. A creature affected by this hex cannot be affected by it again for 24 hours. It's probably not bad either, since she likes to get in close. Chant. A shaman can chant a move action. As a move action, any creature that is within 30 feet that is under the effect of the shaman's evil eye, fortune, fury, or misfortune hex, has the effects neat, draconic resilience. The shaman grants a creature that she touches some of the magically resilient nature of dragons, causing the creature to be immune to magical sleep effects for a number of rounds equal to the shaman's level. Okay. At 7th level, they become immune to paralysis as well. Evil Eye. The target takes a -2 penalty on one of the following shaman's choice: AC, ability check, attack rolls, saving throws, or skill checks. This hex lasts for a number of rounds equal to 3 plus the shaman's wisdom modifier. A will save reduces this to just 1 round. Interesting. That's pretty good. At 8th level, it reduces it by -4. That could be really good. Decreasing something's AC by 2. Fortune. The shaman can grant a creature within 30 feet a bit of good luck for 1 round. The target can call upon this good luck, allowing him to reroll any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw or skill check, taking the better result. That's also a really good one. At 8th and 16th level, the duration of this hex is extended by 1 round. Once a creature has benefited from the fortune hex, it cannot be... Yeah. Fury. A shaman incites a creature within 30 feet into a primal fury. The target receives a +2 morale bonus on attack rolls and a +2 resistance bonus on saving throws against fear, number of rounds equal to the shaman's wisdom modifier. It increases by 1 at 8th and 16th level. And some of these are really good. Oh, there's so many. I thought we were almost done. We're not. Hampering Hex. The shaman causes a creature within 30 feet to take a -2 penalty to AC and CMD, which is combat movement, mobility defense, or something like that. I don't know. It's I don't think they have it in Pathfinder 2e anymore. It's a pretty... It's a rule I never completely... I understood it at certain points, but I didn't use it very much. For a number of rounds equal to the shaman's level, a successful will saving throw reduces this to just 1 round. At 8th level, depending, yep. So that's... I don't know why you take this over Evil Eye. I guess if you wanted to affect the CMD, this is important, but healing. This acts as a Cure Light Wounds spell, so that's going to be useful. Using the shaman's caster level. Once a creature has benefited from the healing hex, it cannot benefit from... Okay. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. Ice Plant. Wait, it doesn't have, like... This hex grants the shaman a +2 natural armor bonus to AC. This effect leaves the shaman's skin thick and stiff to touch. Interesting. Intimidating Display. Shaman can call upon some of the majesty and power of dragons to cow her enemies. The shaman gains Dazzling Display as a bonus feat, even if she does not meet the prerequisites, and she can use it even when she's not wielding a weapon. Misfortune. The shaman can cause a creature within 30 feet to suffer grave misfortune for 1 round. Anytime the creature makes an ability check, attack roll, saving throw, or skill check, it must roll twice and take the worst effect. Right. That one's pretty good, too. Nails. The shaman's nails are long and sharp and count as... Actually, not going to use that. Protective Luck. That is pretty cool, though. The shaman can cause fate to twist so that it benefits a creature within 30 feet for 1 round. When the creature is targeted by an effect that requires an attack roll, including weapon attacks, the attacker must roll twice and take the worst result. That's pretty good. The duration of the hex is extended by 1 round at 8th and 16th level. I do like that. Secret. The shaman receives 1 metamagic feat as a bonus feat. The shaman must meet the prerequisites for the feat. This one is interesting. Oh my god. We'd have to learn all these. It's interesting because, you know, she seems pretty secretive with that amulet. But I don't think that's what we're picked here. A shaman can cause a creature within 30 feet to fall into a deep magical sleep. as per the sleep spell. The creature receives a will save to negate the effect. If the save fails, the creature falls asleep for a number of rounds equal to the shaman's level. This hex can affect a creature of any HD. Rude, really? That's pretty big. This hex ends immediately if the creature takes damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. Usually, like, the sleep spell only affects a certain amount of HD hit dice. Ward. The warded creature receives a +2 deflection bonus to AC and a +2 resistance bonus to saving throws. The ward lasts until the warded creature is hit or fails a saving throw. A shaman knows when a warded creature is no longer protected. A shaman can only have only one active ward at a time. If the shaman uses his ability again, the previous ward immediately ends. Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna go for Evil Eye. I like Evil Eye. We're going with Evil Eye. Okay. Cool. Whew, okay, so she's done.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make
You.
feel better.
15 strength, 15 dex. That's kind of interesting as they're tied. And 17 wisdom. Interesting. Alright, because he's a monk. Wisdom. Oh boy, he got so much there. Unarmed strike, that's not important. AC bonus. Alright, so his AC adds his wisdom modifier to it. Yeah. Unarmed strike, monk proficiencies. Perfect strike. You must declare that you are using this feat before you make the attack roll. You can roll your attack roll twice and take the higher result. Once every you may attempt a perfect attack once per day for every 4 levels you have attained. Gotcha. Special. A Zen monk receives perfect strike as a bonus feat. Oh, interesting. Even if he does not meet the prerequisites, a monk may attempt a perfect strike attack a number of times per day equal to his monk level, plus 1 more time per day for every 4 levels he has. Right. And then point blank shot, you get a +1 bonus on attack and damage rolls with ranged weapons of up to 30 feet. Right. And we've read this stuff already. Okay. So this level we are getting a bonus feat, a Zen Archer bonus feat, and Wave the Bow. At second level, a Zen Archer gains weapon focus as a bonus feat with 1 type of bow. Okay. And then we get a weapon specialization with the same weapon as a bonus feat, even if he does not meet. Cool. Okay. So for your stuff, we will get athletics, mobility, and perception, because we don't have anybody with perception right now. So that's going to be good. And since he's lawful neutral, I probably, if we ever have to decide between him and Windu, whatever her name is, Windu I think is her nickname, we'll probably be going with her, even though I kind of like Windu more, personally, at least for now. Alright, so your bonus feat. Precise shot. You can shoot or throw ranged weapons at an opponent engaged in melee without taking the standard minus for... Yeah, that's really good, actually. Yeah, we'll take that. Right, that went through, right? Yeah, it did, okay. And then we'll be doing Way of the Bow, Longbow. Alright, good.
Where do you want me?
And you, high dex, we got a lot of high dex people. You're just a fighter. I kind of want to respec you into a rogue. If I'm being honest. I don't really like her as a fighter. And we already have me as a fighter and a paladin with us. I'm considering making her a rogue. Let's take a look here. So we can make her into a rogue. Maybe like a knife master. Knife masters are really strong. Or they were in Pathfinder 1. By Pathfinder 1 I mean Kingmaker, the video game. It's get confusing. Because this is what one of the characters in that was a knife master, I believe. A knife master is a trained killer. Wow, this episode's getting long. I just realized the time. Okay. I kind of like making her a knife master. Why is it? How are we not seeing the whole thing? That's weird. You can't be a master of all. Okay, you have to be a half elf. We can make her rowdy. No. An underground chemist would be interesting. I wish you would tell me, like, what... If I did that. An underground chemist. Underground chemists are part of the rotting, fetid underbelly of the alchemical world, while underground chemists can't hold a candle to dedicated alchemists. They're tricky and dangerous with alchemical substances and potions. The only thing I'm worried about with changing people's classes this early on is I don't know what other companions we'll get. Like, if we get somebody who's an underground alchemist or chemist from the start, well, it becomes a little less good that we have her. We could just go... We can't just be like a straight rogue, right? No, we have to be able to. She's a straight fighter. So we could just go straight rogue. I think we're going to go with underground chemist for her. Yeah. We're going to try it. Because we can brew potions. Allows you to brew potions or spells up to level 3 during camping. Weapon finesse. Rogue proficiencies. We're going to do it. I'm pulling the trigger. What have I done? I'll get 1 in nature. 1 in stealth. 2 in stealth, actually. Get that stealth up. And maybe 2 in mobility. Yeah. We'll do 2 in mobility. Yeah. Yes? Yes. No. Rather, no. Yeah, okay. Okay, are we sure this is a good idea? I don't actually know. Hopefully I didn't just mess her up, but... I think this would be good for her. With that dex, I think she'd make a really good rogue with sneak attack damage. Maybe we should have been a knife master. That'd be a lot of damage. The reason why I kind of like Underground Chemist, though, is because she has that, that mongrel trait. Wish I could see all of her traits. Hold on. Hold your horses. Where is it? She has this, Underground Scavenger. You've spent most of your lifetime underground. To survive, you've learned to brew potions out of scarce materials more efficiently. Yeah, I feel like this would be a good combination, right? +2 bonus to knowledge world skill checks when brewing potions. And then, not ranger. Rogue. Underground chemist. We get brew potions. As I do brew potions of spells up to level 3. Did we get spells? Oh no, we're doing it. We are doing it. We were doing mobility, right? Yeah. Complete. We did it. I just made a huge mistake. I can already feel it. But we did it. I think it'll work out. And that's where we're going to end the episode, guys. Ran a little bit long. Leveling up, especially the first time, for a character can take a while just because you got to read all that stuff to understand them. Unless you just put stuff willy-nilly. But yeah, this has been really fun. I hope you guys have been enjoying it too. And I look forward to seeing where we go from here. We'll be resting here and tribes meeting together, going into the maze, saving children, getting out, getting to the surface, kicking some demon butt. What more is there to ask for? Yeah, until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.